As the strongest El Nino in 20 years continues to develop, scientists from CSIR say it's no surprise that most seasonal predictions are indicating South Africa's summer rainfall areas to be drier than normal. Little rain is expected in the coming months. This means there will be no relief anytime soon for those who are adversely affected by the drought. Experts believe that the situation is likely to get worse.
Temperatures over our region are rising rapidly. Over our interior regions, temperatures have been increasing at a rate of about 2 degrees Celsius per century over the last 50 years. That is twice the global rate of temperature increase. In Botswana, it's actually close to 3 degrees Celsius per century. So it's important to realize that the Southern African region is warming up faster, significantly faster than the global average. And that has consequences, of course, for direct impacts on agriculture through heat waves, decreased soil moisture, and enhanced evaporation.
Government is intensifying its relief efforts, but is aware that the task ahead is difficult. Millions in South Africa are still struggling with drought. Water is scarce, and the most hard hit are the poor and farmers. The heat wave is worsening the situation. The South African Weather Service has warned that the current heat wave will continue in large parts of the country. This means thousands of South Africans will experience high levels of water shortage due to increase in water usage.
Across the entire Southern African region, we've experienced the warmest summer in recorded history. And it was associated, as I've mentioned, also with a high frequency of heat wave events. Now that, of course, directly impacts on agriculture, especially in the presence of low rainfall. And of course, it also indirectly impacts on our water security, because high temperatures are generally not good for water quality, and it also leads to much more evaporation from the megadams.
Scientists warn that if water is not preserved, in a few years' time, the tide will turn for the worse.
I'm often astounded by how blasé South African society is in terms of our water situation. We're a dry country, number one, but in the midst of a drought, people still use water as though it's a luxury good.
Dam levels across the country are low, with some areas already facing critical levels. Yolisa, Njamela, CCTV, Pretoria, South Africa.